Hello everyone. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to use WampServer and what's the difference between WampServer and Shell server that we use in this class. So WampServer, there's a video posted on Canvas. Go and watch that video and install the WampServer. After you install it, then what you'll be doing is you'll be opening this up. So as soon as you click on this icon, you'll get a pop-up something like this. Click on yes, and it's gonna boot up the WampServer. Mine is actually doing it out. I have 4 screens, so it's doing it on the side, and there's no way for me to drag it and show you what is it doing. But it's running some kind of scripts in the background to start the server, and the server is initializing right now, as you can see on the top bottom right corner. And I have it's red right now. It's going to turn into orange, and then it'll turn into green. When it's turned into green, that means the server is running, and then I'm able to access the PHPMyAdmin. So PHPMyAdmin is what you actually use on Shell server too, but that is actually on Highline server. But by installing this WampServer, you get to run PHP on your own computer. So you can click on this, not right click, just click on it. There's a PHPMyAdmin. There's a lot of other stuff that it comes with, but for this class, you only need the PHPMyAdmin. So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to open up, depending on which browser you picked, it's going to open up in that browser. And it may take a little bit. Make sure it's still running. Yeah. So it's loading up. Hopefully, I'll load everything up. So if you're not gonna have any password or anything set. So as soon as you install it, the username is gonna be admin, and the password is gonna be just empty. I'm not gonna type in any password. Make sure SQL is selected and just to log in. So remember, this is the local host. This is the PHPMyAdmin on your computer. It's running on your computer. It's not connected to Shell or anything like that. If I just log in, maybe it's root. Try that. That's not admin, it's root. I'm sorry. So username is root. Sometimes it is set to admin, but this time it was root. All right. So as soon as you log in, it looks exactly like Shell server. Almost exactly like Shell server. You have access to all the databases. On the left side, you don't have any created yet. This is just what defaults it comes with. And if you want to write any code, you can go to SQL tab, and you can actually write the code here. So let me actually log into Shell also, and you'll be able to see the difference. So if you log into Shell PHPMyAdmin, and just type in your credentials. So hopefully at this point everybody has that set up. And so this is the Shell.highline.edu. This is the one you use if you want to access any of the database. Like for assignment 2, you need to access this database right here. Assignment 3, you need to access this one. This is where you access it. But if you want to create your own database, or you just want to play around with some of the stuff, you can actually do that here. So you can actually create your own database. What you can do is you can create database like this, and you can call this your name or whatever you want. So I'll just call that sample DB, something like this. You're going to create a database when you run it, and that database will be created on the left side right here. So sample DB right here. So I click on it, that database is selected. Now I can actually add some tables to this. So I can actually create tables. There's multiple ways you can create a table. So if you're just writing SQL, you can do it here. Or so you can actually create a table here too by going into structure. But if you're just doing it here, this is okay too. So you can do create. This is just a sample, so I'm just showing you. If you wanted to do something like this, you could create authors table. And let's do authors table. Let's do student table. Student table. And in that students table, what I'm going to do is student ID. It will be the primary key, and that's going to be the integer and primary key. And then we have primary key, and it's going to be auto increment. So next, we can add any columns we want. Let's go and add first name. Get rid of the underscore. And this is going to be like a string. So let's go and type in varchar. And the maximum, excuse me, maximum length for this first name is going to be 50 characters. And it's going to be not null. And same thing for the last name. I'm going to just copy this and paste it and change the first name to last name. Just like this. All right, and run it. And that table is created. So if you come in here, if you look at the structure now, there's going to be student table right here. And we can actually go and add, insert some data in there. So we can actually see how that's going to work. So we can do insert into authors. And that's going to be, keep saying authors, sorry, students. So insert into students, and that's the first name. And last name. And remember, the ID is going to be auto increment, so we actually don't need to define that here. The system automatically picks the new ID every time we add a new student. And let's do, what values do we want to add? Let's add my name, obviously. And if you have multiple values, you can actually separate that by a comma. So here, I can add, let's do George. Something like this. And run it. And I have two values added to the students table. So if you look at the students table, you'll have two. One is mine, and remember the student ID is the primary key, so it's auto incrementing every time we add a new line to it. And if you wanted to display that, you can actually display that here in the browse, or if you wanted to write code to it, you can actually do that. And you don't need the where class here, and run this. This will give you the exact same result. All right. So if you all right, I think that's it for this video. All right, perfect.